Chris, man, you haven't uploaded a video in like, oh, I don't know, 12 days. I know. I know, bro. It's been 12 days since my last upload, and I have an explanation on why I haven't been uploading anything as of late. It's because I need a break. I am mentally drained for like all this content and shit. We got WrestleMania season coming up in just about, oh, I don't know, another 24 hours until the road to WrestleMania begins. So there's gonna be a lot of content. And then on top of that, I have to get ready for the baseball season, which starts in the end of March. And then I have fucking jury duty from January 14th all the way to February 7th. I barely have time. Yes, am I off on Mondays? Yeah. I could sit there and give you guys raw reviews on Mondays. But the last week, on the January 20th edition of Raw, I watched the show. I just didn't want to review it. I didn't want to review Raw. I didn't want to review Dynamite. I didn't want to review NXT. And I damn sure did not want to review SmackDown from last night's show. I heard it was terrible. Some people say, oh, it was good. To others, a lot of people tell me, oh, Chris, SmackDown was terrible. Don't even bother watching SmackDown. I needed a break because I'm just going through like a whole bunch of like drama on Twitter and shit. I did, and I'm saying this right now, and I can certainly back this up. I did talk to Bubba, and everything is good between me and her. Everything is good. People want to just take shit into proportion. Everybody just want to, suck the cock and shit. So everything is squashed. Everything between me and Bubba, squashed. Squashed. But I do apologize for not giving you guys enough content. It's because I needed a break. I am literally mentally drained right now with all this jury duty shit and getting ready for the baseball season that's coming up, getting ready for Yankees Twitter softball season that's coming up in a couple of months. I just need to be prepared. That's the one thing I need to do. But just because I'm not giving you guys content, that doesn't mean I'm not watching the shows. I did watch Raw. I did watch Dynamite. I did watch NXT. Great shows. Raw was fucking terrible, as it is every single week. I saw Dynamite back on Wednesday with the Jericho Cruise. Fantastic show. I loved it. NXT was a great show. Keith Lee winning the North American Championship. Not gonna lie to you, it was a good move. But at the same time, it just felt a little bit underwhelming at the end of the day. You could have just saved that moment for a takeover. You could have saved that for February 16th. That's all I gotta ask. But I'm not here for news today. I don't have any news. I'm only here to give you guys the preview and predictions for the Royal Rumble that's coming up on Sunday. Yes, I will be watching Worlds Collide. Will there be a review on Worlds Collide? No. No. I am not going to review Worlds Collide, but I will watch and live tweet Worlds Collide. Now, you're going to ask me, Chris, where can I follow you on Twitter? My Chris from Loring Twitter account got suspended. And I think I know why. So I have a new Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my new Twitter is SavageChris_. That's SavageChris_ on Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter. That's SavageChris_ on Twitter. But there is one other particular thing that I want to address here before we get to the preview and predictions of the Royal Rumble. I know this certain individual is watching. Looking at you, Storms. Oh, I'm looking at you, bro. There's a reason. Matter of fact, there's many, many reasons why I blocked you on Twitter. There's many reasons why I did. People have been tweeting about you all the time. You want to sit there, and I'm not going to bring up this certain situation because I don't want this video to get flagged or at some point. But If you guys don't know, Storms was defending Tyson Arnold because of something that he did, because of something that Tyson Arnold did that was really, really low. If you guys know the situation, you guys know. If you guys don't know, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I will explain everything on what happened. Because I cannot say it on YouTube. I cannot say it on YouTube. What started everything was how Storms defended Tyson Arnold because of what he did. Tyson Arnold knew it was wrong. So why would you defend him? Yet Storms the other day, he wants to say, oh, I cut him off. You know there's screenshots on Twitter on the conversation between you and Bubba and how you said, oh, that you want Bubba to love you and support you after everything you put the woman through. You expect her to love you and support you? Are you that mental, bro? Bro, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You are a child. Act your age, bro, on Twitter. Act your age. There is people, and if you want to ask everybody else that's in your group chat, I will say this for everybody else that's in that group chat of fucking Storms right now. They are afraid to speak up. They are afraid to speak up to you. I'm going to be that person to speak the fuck up. Bro, act your age on Twitter. You are a fucking child on Twitter. You're a fucking child, bro. And I hate to say this, bro, but I never trusted you from the second I met you, bro, on Twitter. I never trusted you. Because there was people here, there, people here and there, telling me a whole bunch of shit about you. And I told myself, let me just see how he really is. People really thought that I took Storm serious. I never took him serious. I never did. I don't give a fuck if Storms is going to go on Twitter. I don't give a fuck if Storms is going to go on a YouTube video and fucking talk shit about me. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't take people like you and JV Thunder serious. I don't. At the end of the day, I did what I had to do, and I apologized to Bubba. That's all I did. That's all I did. But no, you want to come out of nowhere and have a motive. You did say, Storms, that you was going to report and have Bubba's Twitter account suspended. Every single time she would make a new Twitter account, you would report it and get it suspended. Are you that obsessed, bro? Are you that fucking obsessed? Really does tell me a lot about you. It really does. It tells me a whole lot about you. And I don't like that. And on top of that, to make things worse, you defended somebody that didn't need to be defended. You knew what he did was fucked up, and you still want to fucking defend it? You know how bad that makes you look on Twitter? It makes you look worse on Twitter. It makes you look a whole lot worse. It makes you look a whole lot worse. I never trusted you, and I never trusted JV Thunder to begin with. You know, there were actually people telling me that you, Storms, are running JV Thunder's Twitter account. That's something to believe. I don't care. I don't care. Just know, bro, you got people coming after you now on Twitter. And to be honest with you, I couldn't even give a single fuck. Bubba was telling me fucking Dominique, if you guys know Dominique, her name, her Twitter name is Rare Moxie on Twitter. Even I had those two women tell me that, Chris, you need to separate with Storms. Storms is a bad guy. They already told me something that I already know. It was only a matter of time before it was going to happen. Bro, you think that your shit don't stink on Twitter. You think because Oh, because you think that you run the entire community, you think your shit don't stink. Well, guess what, bro? Your shit does stink. And it's all dates back with the shit that you went through, that the shit you put Bubba through. What did you think he was going to end? At this point, Storms, you're never going to hear the end of it. You're not. You're never going to hear the end of it. As long as you're on Twitter and as long as you're on YouTube, bro, you're never going to hear the end of it from everybody else in the community. You got issues, bro. You got issues. You got some really tough social issues, bro. Like how to communicate with people on social media. Best luck to you, bro. But if you're ever going to think about texting me or hitting me up and shit, don't even do it. Because I will expose DMs. Trust me. One thing I'm not afraid of doing is exposing DMs. I'm not scared of it at all. You got people screenshotting fucking Bubba's conversation with you on Skype. How that makes you look bad also. Come on, bro. When are you ever going to learn? My guess is never. My guess is never. Don't even think about texting me on Twitter. Don't even think about fucking DMing me on Instagram. All that shit. Don't even think about it. Here's my advice to you, bro. Act your age. Act your fucking age. Simple. You got a whole life ahead of you. And you want to be the guy that controls the wrestling community. Bro, nobody controls the wrestling community. Everyone has a voice in the wrestling community. I can say this right now with full fucking confidence. Your opinion doesn't matter. And it never will. So please, bro, stop being this fucking cocky prick that you call yourself DJ Storms and shit. Be yourself, bro. Be yourself. That's it. Be yourself. And if everything that I'm telling you is going to go in through one ear and out the other, I have no idea what to tell you. It's 2020, bro. It's a new year. Do better. Act right. Be yourself. It's just that simple. We're going to go with the preview and predictions of the Royal Rumble. I have no news. And to be really honest with you, good about the fact that there's no news. Good. Because if there is no news, that means there's actually going to be surprises going into Sunday. And that's why everybody is excited about, some people are excited. I'm one of those people that is semi-excited, but then again, I already know what to expect going into Sunday. And I'll tell you guys why during the preview and predictions portion of the Royal Rumble. Because there's a lot of possibilities. Listen, when it comes to the men's Rumble, there's a lot of variables. A whole lot of variables that can happen on Sunday. A whole lot of variables. We're going to go over those variables right here on the preview and predictions portion of the Royal Rumble 2020 card here today on episode 67 of the Reality Podcast for your Worlds Collide Saturday, January 25th, 2020. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys are excited about the fact that WrestleMania season has upon us, hit that thumbs up. If you guys miss me uploading videos, hit that thumbs up as well. And also, if you guys are loving this brand new Kenny Omega t-shirt that I got from Pro Wrestling Crate with the theme of Canada, hit that thumbs up too. Leave a comment down below. What are your predictions of the men's and women's Royal Rumble match? And as well, if you guys want to, you guys can leave your predictions down below in the comment section. We have 8 matches on the card We have 8 matches on the card. If you guys have not followed me on social media, what are you guys are doing? Follow me on social media. Instagram, at your boy Chris YT. Twitter, at SavixChris_, and Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. Like I said, folks, if you guys are missing me, if you guys want to see more content on the channel, be sure to show your support. Hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells, guys, for all notifications. Now, will I review the Royal Rumble pay-per-view on Sunday? Yes. Yes, I will. Will I be doing a Raw review on Monday? Yes, I will. So expect those 2 videos coming up on Sunday. I will not be reviewing Worlds Collide. I will not be reviewing Worlds Collide. But I will watch. I will watch Worlds Collide. I will not review Worlds Collide. Because honestly, I've missed NXT UK. And I did miss a few episodes of NXT. So I did watch NXT back on Wednesday with the Dusty Classic. Fantastic shit. I love the Dusty. I said Dusty. The Dusty Classic. I love it. They should keep on doing that every single year. But we're gonna go over the entire card of the Royal Rumble. There's 8 matches on the card. There's 8 matches on the card here. Now, here's a little bit of a background for the Royal Rumble for this year. The Royal Rumble is an annual gimmick pay-per-view produced every January by the World Wrestling Entertainment since 1988. It is one of the promotion's original 4 pay-per-views, along with WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, dubbed the Big Four. It is named after the Royal Rumble match, a modified battle royal in which the participants enter at time intervals instead of all beginning in the ring at the same time. Both the men and women's matches generally feature 30 wrestlers. Traditionally, the winner of the match earns a World Championship match at this year's WrestleMania. For 2020, the men and women can choose the challenge for either brand's top championship at WrestleMania 36. The men have the choice between Raw's WWE Championship or SmackDown's Universal Championship, while the women can choose either the Raw Women's Championship or the SmackDown Women's Championship. 2020 will be the 33rd event in the Royal Rumble's chronology and feature wrestlers from the Raw and SmackDown brands. If you guys don't know the venue of it, it will be at the Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas, where the Houston Cheaters play. The Houston Asterix play. I guarantee you, because the Rumble will be in Houston, somebody will obviously cheat and win a match. There you go. There you go. Somebody will obviously cheat and win the entire thing. And win either the Rumble or a match on Sunday's card. We have 8 matches on the card here. We have Andrade defending the U.S. title against Humberto Carrillo. Ask me if I care about this match. I don't. Simple. I'm going to give you guys the winner here. Andrade will win. Andrade will carry the United States Championship going into WrestleMania. That's just my prediction. I don't see Humberto winning. I think, honestly, Humberto is dead. Honestly, my honest opinion here. Humberto's dead. Vince killed fucking Humberto. How can we get invested in somebody like Humberto Carrillo if he's not getting a simple reaction? I don't know. Humberto is good. Don't get me wrong. Humberto is really good in the ring. Put him in NXT at this point. At this point, put the man in NXT. Humberto will lose to Andrade. Andrade will retain the United States Championship going into WrestleMania in a possible match against Aleister Black. That should be good. Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Lacey Evans. So because Lacey Evans beat Bayley on an episode of SmackDown a couple weeks ago, that warranted her a championship match. I'm going to make this very, very easy for myself. Bayley will walk into WrestleMania 36 as the SmackDown Women's Champion. I don't see Lacey Evans winning. I don't. I will be completely fucking pissed off, shocked if Lacey Evans win on Sunday. I got Bayley winning. I don't see Lacey winning. Obviously, they're going to have a big match at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's title, and I'll explain that when we get to the Women's Royal Rumble match. So Bayley, in my honest opinion and my prediction, Bayley will retain the SmackDown Women's title over Lacey Evans. We got Sheamus versus Chad Gable. I refuse to call him his slave name that they're giving him right now in the company. Sheamus goes one-on-one with Chad Gable. Sheamus, man. Sheamus fella. I love Sheamus, man. I love Sheamus. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm just going to make it easy. Sheamus will win. I don't see Chad Gable winning this at all. I don't. The simple fact that they are teasing Chad Gable's height over Sheamus' height, it's just some high school, middle school bullying type shit. I don't like this at all. As long as Sheamus is winning the IC title at WrestleMania, I don't care what you do with him. You have to build up Sheamus going into WrestleMania. I see Sheamus winning the IC title at WrestleMania. I do. I can see Sheamus winning some championship gold before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania. I got Sheamus beating Chad Gable. Could be, listen, you give Sheamus and Chad Gable 10 to 15 minutes, I think they will deliver a good match. I think they will deliver a really good matchup. Roman Reigns. Don't get me started, folks, on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match on Sunday's pay-per-view. Mind you, we have Roman Reigns and King Corbin competing at the Royal Rumble matchup. Don't be surprised, folks. Don't be surprised if Roman and King Corbin kick off the show. Don't be surprised if Roman and Corbin kick off the show. Oh, and by the way, my prediction for the kickoff show matchup will be either Andrade versus Humberto for the U.S. title or Sheamus versus Chad Gable. One of those two matches will be on the pre-show. Guarantee you. But, like I said, don't be surprised if we get Roman versus Corbin to kick off the show. That's going to be this company's way of starting the pay-per-view hot. Worlds Collide looks a whole lot better right now than this fucking card. I'm looking at the fucking card right now for the Rumble, and I'm looking at the card for Worlds Collide. Which card looks better? Worlds Collide or the Royal Rumble? If you guys pick Worlds Collide, you're an intelligent human being. If you pick the Rumble, you're the complete opposite. Reigns and Corbin, like I said, don't be surprised if this matchup kicks off the show. We all know who's winning this matchup. I mean, is it really fucking difficult to decide here? Now, I can see Roman winning, but then again, I can see Corbin winning, and I'll tell you why. Well, honestly, I don't, because now that I think about it, Corbin did get a victory over Roman at TLC. He did get a victory over Roman at TLC. Roman is going to get his win back tomorrow night against King Corbin. Now the question is, if Roman wins this match, his Falls Count Anywhere match, does he win the Royal Rumble? I have an interesting stat on Roman Reigns when we talk about the Men's Rumble. This stat that I just figured out myself during this week while I was at jury duty, I literally thought about this. This stat will have you floored about Roman Reigns and the Royal Rumble. Wait for it. I got Roman winning. Roman has to get his win back from TLC. Just that simple. It's just that simple. Roman wins over King Corbin. Does Roman Reigns win the Rumble? I'll let you guys know when we talk about the Men's Rumble. So I got Roman beating Corbin in this Falls Count Anywhere matchup. I think that matchup will be my bathroom break match. Becky Lynch. Now this is the one match I'm looking forward to. One of two matches, or should I say 3 or 4, that I'm looking forward to. Becky Lynch defends the Raw Women's Championship against Asuka. This is a rematch from last year's Rumble when Asuka was defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Becky Lynch. You see how the tables have turned? Last year, Asuka was SmackDown Women's Champion. She was defending the title against Becky. Now this year, you got Becky defending the championship, the Raw Women's title against Asuka. See how the tables have turned there? Now this is the one matchup I'm honestly looking forward to. This is the one matchup I'm honestly looking forward to. The build, I'm not gonna lie to you, has been not good, but not great either. It's been okay. The build there has been okay between Becky and Asuka. Becky has been giving us good promos. Asuka looks more fucking intimidating than fucking ever before. Becky will win this match. Becky feels like if she can't beat Asuka, she shouldn't be SmackDown Women's Champion. And that's what I got coming into this fucking storyline between Becky and Asuka. Oh, Becky has beaten everybody else on the Raw Women's division, but she can't beat Asuka. Becky's loss to Asuka last year bothered her because she felt like she was the best woman in the entire company. So what happened? She lost to Asuka in that very good matchup last year at the Royal Rumble last year. Fantastic matchup. One of the best women's matches all year, if you stop there and think about it. Becky and Asuka last year in Phoenix was one of the best women's matches of the entire year of 2019. Maybe they could deliver. Maybe they can deliver that on Sunday. I hope so. I got Becky winning because Becky will be Raw Women's Champion going into WrestleMania. That's just my opinion. And I will also discuss Becky's potential opponent or opponents at WrestleMania when we go over the Women's Royal Rumble match. So I got Becky retaining over Asuka. The match should be good. Should be one of the best matches of the entire card. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, will defend the Universal Championship against Daniel Bryan in a strap match. A strap match. Now, I'm here thinking to myself, you couldn't give us Last Man Standing? I'm here thinking to myself while I was at jury duty today, you couldn't give us Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan a Last Man Standing match? Now, here's the only thing that bothers me just a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Daniel Bryan and I love The Fiend. I love both men in this matchup. But what has Daniel Bryan done? Now, I'm not going to say this in a bad way, but it's something that I have to ask. What did Daniel Bryan do to gain a Universal title shot? I mean, obviously, I forgot. He won the triple threat match against fucking The Miz and Corbin. I forgot. It fucking slipped my mind. I apologize. We've already seen this matchup at Survivor Series. The Fiend and Daniel Bryan. The Fiend got the better of Daniel Bryan on that night in Chicago. Do you honestly see Daniel Bryan beating The Fiend at the Rumble on Sunday? I don't. Wyatt will go into WrestleMania undefeated. Against who? You'll find out when I talk about the Men's Rumble. I don't see Daniel Bryan winning here. I don't. I don't see Daniel Bryan winning here. I don't see it. I just don't see it. The Fiend right now is too good. The Fiend should stay undefeated until WrestleMania. At least until WrestleMania. At least to WrestleMania. This should be a good matchup. This should be brutal. This should be because a strap match is not a joke, folks. Just know. A strap match is not a joke. I just gotta ask myself, why, out of all matches you want to give us, a strap match? Instead of a steel cage or a last man standing, something like that. You know, the last time we saw a strap match? A long time ago. A long time ago was the last time we saw a strap match. But I got the Fiend winning here. Give these men 15, 20 minutes. They'll deliver a 5-star classic within 15, 20 minutes. I got the Fiend retaining. The Fiend will retain going into WrestleMania. And you guys just noticed there's no tag team matches on this card. There's no tag team title match on this card. Where is Nakamura defending the Intercontinental Championship? Nakamura won the IC title back in September. We're in January. How many times has fucking Nakamura defended the US title? How many? The US title. The IC title. How many times? What, once? Twice? How many times? Where's Nakamura? Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's in the fucking Men's Rumble. Will he win it? No. Fuck no. Fuck me. Fuck me. I got the Fiend retaining the title at the Royal Rumble. So far I got Andrade, Bayley, Sheamus, Roman, Becky, and the Fiend. Now let's talk about the two most anticipated matches on Sunday's matchup card. We're going to go over the Women's Royal Rumble match first. So far, and I have it on my notes here, announced competitors in the Women's Royal Rumble match. This is announced so far as of today, January 25th. 9 out of the 30 entrants have been announced as of today. So far, 3 Raw superstars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 SmackDown superstars announced. We're going to go over the Raw women first. You got Charlotte, Sarah Logan, and Natalya. Charlotte Flair declared to be entering the Rumble back on December 30th. Sarah Logan declared on January 13th, and Natalya declared on January 22nd back at the bump. SmackDown superstars. Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, they declared back on January 10th. Carmella, Dana Brooke, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose, they all declared back on January 24th on Friday Night SmackDown. So far we have 9 out of the 30 women will be competing in the Women's Royal Rumble match. There is one name in particular here that I do not see. I don't know if this particular woman is in this match. I hope she is. Sasha Banks. Now, I've seen people on social media predict Shayna. Some people on social media are predicting Ronda. Nobody is talking about Sasha Banks. No one is. No one is giving Sasha Banks a shot at winning this fucking Rumble. What if it's Sasha winning? What if? Now, if you really think about it, who on the women's roster on both Raw and SmackDown can you give the Rumble to? Yeah, you can give it to Shayna. It makes sense. If you ask me, it makes sense. Because Becky and Shayna have history going back to the Survivor Series. When Shayna won and then Becky attacked Shayna after the Survivor Series. I think that triple threat women's match main evented Survivor Series, if you ask me. I think the women main evented Survivor Series. I think it's a whole blur to me now. It's a blur. You can give it to Shayna. Yeah. It's predictable. If Shayna's going to be there, there's no question she's winning it. But what if Ronda shows up? Okay. Ronda and Becky have a bit history. They were supposed to wrestle at the Survivor Series 2 years ago in Los Angeles, but Becky got her nose broken by fucking Nia Jax. So Charlotte took her place. Okay. That's fine. Then, when Becky won the Rumble, everyone was expecting Becky and Ronda to go one-on-one. And we never got that match. Because why? Because Vince wanted to add Charlotte Flair to this, because you don't want to leave the fucking queen out of the main event spot at WrestleMania. Or you can do Sasha Banks. Now, Sasha is not added to this list. I mean, most likely she will declare herself to be in the Rumble. What if, and people are going to think about this. I know JD has said it. He said it on Twitter, and I've seen it. Credit to him for even predicting this. What if Sasha Banks wins the Women's Royal Rumble match? What if? Who? And then at the same time, people have to think about this. Bayley needs an opponent for WrestleMania. She needs an opponent. You want to deliver a great SmackDown Women's Championship match at WrestleMania? You have to do Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Because who else on the SmackDown Women's division is even legit enough to face Bayley at WrestleMania? You can't do Alexa Bliss. That match would be garbage. You can't do Lacey Evans. We're getting Bayley and Lacey tomorrow. So how would it look if you're putting that matchup at the Rumble and then you're putting that match at WrestleMania? Lacey's not in the Rumble. People are predicting, oh, maybe they'll add Lacey to the Rumble and then she'll win it. She's competing for a Women's Championship match. She's competing in a Women's Championship match. People are not talking about Sasha Banks winning. If I had to pick 3 people as 3 predictions, it would be Shayna, Ronda, or Sasha. Or they can do this. Let's say, for example, Shayna wins the Rumble. She faces Becky at WrestleMania. They want to make that matchup as big and huge as possible. Because fuck the WrestleMania main event that we got last year. Fuck that matchup between Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky. Fuck that match. It was fucking terrible. The match last year was over fucking hyped last year. The build was good. The match was terrible. What if, and I can see Vince doing this, I can see Vince having the complete fucking balls to do this. Shayna wins the Rumble. Ronda wants payback for what happened last year. So knowing this company, knowing Vince, they will do this. Becky Lynch will defend the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania in a possible fatal 4-way. Now, Chris, I know people are going to ask me, Chris, who was going to be the 4th woman? You got Becky, obviously because she's defending the title. You got Shayna because she won the Rumble. Ronda because she wants payback from last year. 4th person. I wonder who the 4th woman could be. The same reason you gave us last year. Because you do not want to leave out this woman out of the main event picture at WrestleMania. They did it last year with this particular woman. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it this year with the same woman. Charlotte Flair. I can see this company doing this. Becky defending the Raw Women's Championship against Shayna, Ronda, and Charlotte at WrestleMania. I guarantee you 110% we get that match at WrestleMania. And that would defeat the purpose of the Royal Rumble match. Because Shayna won the Rumble, why is this company going to add 2 more people to this match? So when we normally supposed to get a one-on-one match. Look at last year. Becky won the Rumble last year. We were supposed to get a one-on-one match between Becky and Ronda. But guess what? Vince, with a few weeks left to go to WrestleMania, he wants to add Charlotte Flair to this. Because I wonder why. Because not only her last name is Flair, but you don't want to leave out your quote-unquote greatest woman of all time out of the main event picture at WrestleMania. Scary, right? I know. Knowing this company, they will book this match for WrestleMania. I guarantee you, they booked this match for WrestleMania. Becky defends the Raw Women's title against Shayna, Ronda, and Charlotte in a fatal four-way match at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship. And if it happens, you know where you heard it first. It's not a spoiler, it's a prediction. I'm not afraid of being wrong. If they, hell, knowing this company, they'll probably get the fucking Rumble victory to fucking Charlotte. Knowing this fucking company. If Ronda does not come back and we don't see Shayna, Charlotte's winning. Because who else on the women's division on both rosters can win? It's either we get Charlotte winning and we get Charlotte and Becky again at WrestleMania, or what I predicted, Shayna winning and we get the fatal four-way at WrestleMania. Either Charlotte, well, now I have four predictions. Shayna, Ronda, Sasha, and Charlotte. Those are my four predictions here that can possibly win. But if I have to pick one, Sasha. Because you want to deliver the best SmackDown Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. And Bayley versus Sasha, there you go. Maybe Bayley turns back to a babyface, or Sasha turns babyface. I really prefer Sasha as a heel. Have Bayley turn back as babyface. Let's just see. And what I think will main event the Rumble will be the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, according to my notes here, we have 27 of the 30 participants have been announced as of January 25th. So, as of today. How many Raw superstars we got on this Rumble? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So out of 27 announced, 15 of them are Monday Night Raw guys. That means 12 are coming out of SmackDown. I will list off the Raw guys first. You have Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, Eric Rowan, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Rusev, Bob Lashley, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and R-Truth. They are representing Monday Night Raw. SmackDown, you got Elias, Roman Reigns, King Corbin, Dolph Ziggles, Otis, Tucker, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kofi Kingston, Big E, John Morrison, and The Miz. Brock Lesnar, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, will come in at the Royal Rumble at number 1. There's a lot of variables here when it comes to the Men's Rumble. A lot of variables. A whole lot of variables. A lot of them. One thing's for sure that I know that can possibly happen. Brock entering at number 1. He could possibly break Roman Reigns' record for the most eliminations in a single Rumble. There's just no question. And I think the record, I believe, is... I think it's 12 or 13. I believe it was set by Roman Reigns back in 2014. That's what I know. Speaking of Roman Reigns, remember the stat that I told you about that will have you floored? Here's the stat. Roman Reigns, since his main roster debut back in 2012, he has been in the 2014 Rumble, 2015 Rumble, 2016 Rumble, 2017 Rumble, and 2018 Rumble. Roman Reigns has competed in 5 Royal Rumble matches in his entire main roster career. Do you want to know how many of those Rumbles he was in the Final 4? Not 1. No. Not 2. No. 3? No. Getting warmer. 4, you're hot. You're on fire. Out of the 5 Royal Rumble matches Roman Reigns has been in, he's been in the final 4 in every single Rumble that he's been in. 2014, he was the runner-up to Batista. 2015, he won the Rumble. 2016, he was defending the WWE Championship. He was in the final 4, got eliminated by Triple H. 2017, came in at fucking number 30. In my honest opinion, was the worst Rumble of all time. Eliminated by who? Randy Orton. 2018, in Philadelphia, Roman was in the final 4, got eliminated by who? Shinsuke Nakamura. Roman Reigns, in his entire Rumble match career, he has been eliminated by the potential winner of the Royal Rumble matchup. Let me just put it in perspective. In Roman's Rumble match career, he was eliminated by the winner of the Royal Rumble match. 2014 Batista, 2016 Triple H, 2017 Randy Orton, and 2018 Shinsuke Nakamura. If that stat alone does not bother you, I have no idea what to tell you. I know. Let me say this now. If I'm Vince McMahon, and I've said this to everybody on Twitter, if I'm Vince McMahon, right now, you have to be careful how you book the winner of this Rumble. Especially for the men. You have to be careful. Especially with Roman Reigns. You have to be careful. Because in 2019, Roman Reigns was booked pretty good in 2019. He wasn't shoved down our throats. He wasn't fucking being booed and shit. He was actually in a really good matchup against fucking Buddy Murphy back on SmackDown a couple of months ago. I think back in the summer. Let me say this now. I know and I understand Roman Reigns came back from leukemia. I understand. But if you're going to force that down our throats, oh, Reigns came back from fucking leukemia, we have to tell his comeback story. Don't do it. That is not a path that you want to go down on. Because people have been saying, oh, WrestleMania is in Florida this year. You think Roman Reigns is going to get booed in his home state of Florida? You want to go back to the 2017 Raw after WrestleMania, which was in Orlando, Florida? In Roman's home state of Florida, Roman got manslaughtered out of the fucking building back in 2017 on the Raw after WrestleMania. The man got fucking buried and manslaughtered by the fucking crowd. Yeah, people want to say, go away heat doesn't exist. Go away heat does not exist. Go watch the Raw after WrestleMania back in 2017. And you tell me if that's not go away heat. You sit there and tell me if that's not go away heat. It is. When people are chanting, fuck you, Roman, go away, that's go away heat. That means, bitch, we don't want to see you, Roman Reigns. Vince, man, you got to be careful. You book Roman Reigns doing this Rumble, it's going to be 2015 all over again. And I know, Vince, deep down in your fucking heartless soul, you don't want that. Anybody at this point but Roman Reigns. Hell, I look at this fucking list, I'd rather have fucking Bobby Lashley win the fucking Rumble than Roman Reigns. I'd rather have Bobby Lashley win. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck me. Now, my notes does say we have 27 out of 30 participants in the Rumble match on Sunday. That means we're getting 3 surprises. Just 3. They're going to put, from my prediction, they're going to put one surprise entrant from numbers 1 through 9. The second surprise will come in from 10 to 19. And the third and final surprise entrant will come from number 20 to 30. People are predicting Cena can come back and win the Rumble. People can say Edge can come back and enter the Rumble. People are saying CM Punk is winning the Rumble on Sunday. I'm not going to lose any sleep if Edge comes back, or if he doesn't, I'm not going to lose any sleep. Because if you sit there and think about it, what else does Edge have to prove? He's already won the Rumble. He's already main event at WrestleMania. He's won countless championships. He's a former King of the Ring winner. He's one of the all-time greats. He's one of the all-time greats. In my honest opinion, he's one of the greatest of all time. What else does Edge have to prove? Nothing. People were predicting Cena. There was a report out there saying that Cena doesn't want to break Ric Flair's 16 title reigns and shit. JD even made a prediction. He even made a possibility that Cena could come back at number 30 and win the Royal Rumble match. And face Brock Lesnar and have Cena break Ric Flair's championship reign at WrestleMania 36 by winning championship number 17. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not going to lose any sleep. If I was to pick a Raw guy, a Raw superstar, to win the Rumble, I would pick Drew McIntyre. People are saying Kevin Owens. Why Kevin Owens? Why Kevin Owens? Why are you putting Kevin Owens in a predicament where you know he's not going to win? You want to bury Kevin Owens? You give him the fucking Rumble match win and you give him Brock Lesnar. I guarantee you Kevin Owens will not beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania if that happens. And folks, people are getting upset that Brock is in the Rumble. I get that. I understand why are you pissed off that Brock is in the Rumble as WWE champion. Hell, I was upset too at one point. But at the same time, you have to sit there and ask yourself, who else on the Monday Night Raw roster is even legit enough to face Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view for the coveted WWE Championship? Who on the Raw roster is even capable enough to stand in the same ring as Brock Lesnar? No one. So you might as well put him in the fucking Rumble. Now, my question is, Brock Lesnar is the current reigning, defending, undisputed WWE heavyweight champion of the world. Why is Brock not defending the title? You had Roman Reigns in 2016 defend that same championship that Brock is holding right now. And the odds that Roman Reigns had going into that Rumble were fucking astronomical for him to even retain the title at that Rumble. Did he lose it? Yes, he did. And he got it back at WrestleMania, which made no fucking sense whatsoever. But then again, I understood why they had Roman drop the title at the Rumble, only to get it back at WrestleMania, because it's the Roman Reigns agenda, folks. If I was to pick one Raw superstar to win this Rumble, it's Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. SmackDown superstar, obviously there's no one else. There's no one else on the SmackDown roster outside of Roman Reigns to win the Rumble. Also, I heard, as of yesterday, the betting odds right now for the fucking Men's Rumble Max winner is Roman Reigns. Reigns, as of right now, I think as of yesterday. I don't know. I haven't checked up yet. I haven't updated myself yet on the betting odds. But as of yesterday, from what I saw, Roman Reigns is the odds-on favorite to win the Royal Rumble match. Let me say this now. If Roman Reigns wins this Rumble, I swear on everything, I swear on my cousin's fucking grave, God rest her soul, If Roman Reigns wins the men's Royal Rumble match, I swear to God, I will shit all over. I will shit on all over this fucking matchup on the fucking review on Sunday. And I will shit on WrestleMania. I swear to God. I swear to God. This company does not have the balls to put NXT into this matchup. They have no balls. How? They already have fucking 27 guys here. Where are you going to fit an NXT superstar in there? Especially when you have Worlds Collide the night before. I'm pissed off that they're not including NXT. I'm pissed off about it. I'm pissed off. I'm just as pissed as you are. Oh, that they're not going to include the fucking NXT brand that put you guys over at Survivor Series. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. Raw Superstar winning the Rumble. I got Drew McIntyre. SmackDown Superstar, obviously, no fucking question, is going to be Roman Reigns. I think the 3 surprises will be probably Edge. I'm praying to God, John Cena. And maybe Sting. Maybe Sting. If Punk doesn't come back on Sunday, I'm gonna guess it's Sting. Or maybe it could be Undertaker. Maybe it can be the Undertaker. Cause I did hear something about Taker being at the Performance Center just a few weeks ago, training. I heard Taker was training at the Performance Center a couple of weeks ago. Maybe he's getting his fucking ring rust out of his fucking body. Maybe he's getting ready for Sunday. Maybe he is. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But that, folks, is the end of the episode. And that, folks, is the reality of things right here on episode 67 of the Reality Podcast, where we went over the Royal Rumble preview and predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the preview and predictions episode, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What are your predictions of the Rumble matchup? Also, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to show your support. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those guys for notifications. I'll see you guys on Sunday, tomorrow, for the Royal Rumble review. I will watch it. I will watch Worlds Collide tonight. Rumble match. The pay-per-view will be tomorrow. I will watch it tomorrow as well. And I hope you guys enjoy Worlds Collide. Should be good. I cannot wait for Worlds Collide. Worlds Collide is going to be fucking fantastic. I cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I have not been uploading shit lately because I just need a break. And I appreciate every single one of you guys for being there for me, man. Patiently waiting for me and shit. And I will give you guys content as soon as I'm done with jury duty. But as of right now, the only shows I'm going to review is Raw. Between now and when I'm done with jury duty on February 7th, then from there, then we will tackle on the content, on the regular scheduled programming that we're getting within Raw, AEW, NXT, SmackDown, and the podcast right here on the channel. So then, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all of our social media. Enjoy Worlds Collide, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Royal Rumble review. Till then, I'm Chris. Talk to you guys later.